Welcome to the Don't Get Fooled show with Big Lee and Ace, NFL Week 13. All right, let's go, Ace.
All right, boys and girls, NFL Week 13 cannot wait, Big Lee. A lot of good games on the docket, a lot of close games coming off a really good Week 12. Nothing like 3 games on Thursday. You only get it once a week during Thanksgiving weekend. Sure. And so, great weekend of football.
No doubt.
Let's get into a little bit of a recap from Thursday. You know, we started off, we had the Bills versus the Lions. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Bills got really lucky again.
Really lucky again at the end. They got that last second field goal. I think that was Detroit's game to win, but they couldn't close it out. They won, Bills end up winning 28-25. Yeah. What do you think about the Lions? I mean, they're
making some noise. I mean,
yeah, they definitely are making some noise and looking like they're, the team is growing. Like they definitely have some potential. And then
for sure,
I don't think it's going to be this season. They're
a couple seasons away.
Yeah, but I was going to say that I don't think that what's the receiver, the Alabama receiver, Williams?
He's coming. He's playing.
Is he going to? He's playing. Yeah. He's playing this week?
I think so. Yeah.
Holy crap! Are you serious?
Jay Williams, I think.
Yeah, Jamison Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow, he's playing.
He's supposed to play. I mean.
Wow, I know they were saying like this week 12 or 13 around there. So I thought they might just redshirt the guy basically and sit him out, but
Jamal Williams is pretty much taking over the running back from DeAndre Swift.
13 touchdowns. He's looking good. So wow, I mean they're a fun team to watch.
For sure.
I would love to get out to Detroit next. It's not happening this year, but next year for a game. And we had the Cowboys versus the Giants. Yeah. Cowboys look good. I had the Giants +9. I got a backdoor cover there.
Yeah, I took that. I actually took that too.
Oh, you did?
I actually put some money on that.
Okay, nice.
Nice backdoor with 8 seconds left.
Great.
I was jumping up and down. I was like, let's go.
That was a nice backdoor. And it just I was like, wait, because the Cowboys kicker missed the field goal.
Yeah, I was asking I was watching with Zeba. I was like, what are the chances? Because I bought it up to 11. I bought it at half a point.
Oh, wow.
It's like, there's still a chance you can get a push. I was like, oh, look, Brett Maher missed the kick.
Oh, wow. And then that was it. Yeah, that was good. And then Vikings, you had the Vikings against Pats, and they won. That was a good game, too.
Yeah, everyone's going over the controversial call with Hunter Henry and the touchdown. I even though I took Vikings, I personally thought that was a touchdown, but hey, I'm going to take the W.
Yeah, well, you can't do anything about that. There's going to be blown calls and controversial calls. But, yeah, so we went 2-0 on Thanksgiving Day. And I said I like the Bills' money line. Yeah. I told you I'm not
Black Friday.
I like the money line there. I wasn't going to take the spread, but the money line. So that was a good Thursday. Obviously, Sunday was a little bit of a doozy.
Yeah, I mean, Sunday was rough for me. I did post a bonus pick on Twitter again. If you follow us on Twitter, I did hit that one, though. My other two were pretty rough. Yeah, so Twitter picks are looking good. But let's start with the Browns versus the Buccaneers, man. That was my pick, my lock of the week. Yeah. Buccaneers -3, 17-10 with 30 seconds left. They're leading. And 4th and 10. Right. 4th and 10 on the 15-yard line. And Brissett throws it to Njoku. This guy does some crazy one-handed catch, bro. Yeah, I was kind of happy and sad because I have Njoku on my fantasy team.
Really? Oh.
I'm like, oh shit, Ace has Bucks.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I still like the pick, and I got backdoored there at the end, but honestly, Buccaneers were playing not to lose that game in the 4th. They weren't playing to win. They weren't trying to win that game.
I think one of their O-line or D-line got injured. I'm not sure. And he's out for 4 weeks. I forgot exactly who it was.
I don't know who it was either.
Off the top of my head.
But so they honestly deserved to lose that game. They were only up 1 touchdown, and they were playing like they were up with 2 possessions.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is they're still first in the NFC South.
Oh, yeah, it's a horrible division, but I don't know. So I still like that pick, and it should have covered, but whatever. That didn't hit. We'll get into the Bengals and Titans. That was a good game.
Yeah, I had that. I mean, Titans' offense was just so dry.
Yeah.
So bad. I mean,
Henry didn't play. Derrick Henry didn't play well. Tannehill played okay, but not a lot of big plays.
Yeah.
But
they had their chances too, so I took that game too personally on my own.
Yeah.
I bet on it. It was a doozy.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow, he played well, and Bengals quietly started 0-2, 7-2 since. So
yeah.
They're looking good. Let's get into the Dolphins were up 30-0 against the Texans.
Yeah, just garbage points they got.
Won easily. The Jets and the Bears. Yeah. The Jets win 31-10 after benching Zach Wilson.
Everyone's talking about that now because they're saying Mike White is the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's the answer, but he's definitely the answer right now.
Yeah.
What do you think? So is Zach Wilson done?
He's done, 100%.
He's definitely done. I think he's entering that category.
He's entering where Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen are.
Yeah, he's done. And I said, you remember I said this guy was going to be a bust from day one, and maybe he can, humble himself, put work in, film study, work on his game, and become a backup, and then get an opportunity when someone gets injured, and maybe he's still young, right?
Yeah.
So, but right now it's just not good. He's done. He's done with the Jets.
Yeah.
Maybe they keep him on just as a backup or a third string to try to develop him.
He's just gonna ask for a trade. He doesn't want to stay there.
But I don't know if anybody's picking him up and starting him.
This is gonna be a backup. He knows that already.
Then we got the Commanders beat the Falcons. Panthers 23-10 versus Denver. I had Denver, and Denver looked like crap again, as but I'll say this. I will say this. I know you guys know this. I will say this. I didn't know Sam Darnold was starting. I thought it was going to be Baker again, to be honest. But to that defense, even if it was Baker, I don't think Russell Wilson was going to do anything more here. He just looked like crap. Denver looked like crap. Their defense looked like crap for another week in a row. And
I don't know if you saw it, but one of the D-line went right in his face.
I saw that. I don't know what he was saying to him. I saw that. But yeah, Broncos. This year's done.
At this point, they're better off losing. That's the better thing.
Yeah.
They don't have the pick.
Yeah,
the Seahawks are laughing.
Seattle.
They're doing good right now, and they're gonna get a top 10 pick.
Yeah. I mean, they're projected right now to get that pick, and so that's
it's the third pick right now, just for the record.
Yeah, I think last week was the fifth. Now it's the third. Yeah. So look, Denver's done. That was a bad. I mean, I take full responsibility. Horrible pick. Yeah. I got ripped for that Denver pick, and horrible pick. And my mistake, I took Denver a few too many times, and they just look like crap. Let's move on. I don't even want to talk about Denver. Jaguars, big win over Baltimore.
Yeah.
28-27.
That was crazy. They went for two.
Yep.
You go for the win there. I agree with that.
They went for it, and got to give them credit there. Chargers, same thing. They went for two against Cardinals, and
that was my bonus pick. Cardinals +3.
And
it did hit. It didn't win, but the +3 hit.
+3 hits. That was a good pick. The Raiders got a second win in a row.
I mean, that was a crazy game. I watched the ending.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, because I took the Seahawks. They have a chance, and then Josh Jacobs just runs an
86-yard touchdown run in OT.
Total of 303 yards and I think a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah, he was on fire. Chiefs beat the Rams as expected. Niners shut out the Saints. Eagles beat the Packers in Monday night as expected. Sunday night as expected.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, is he injured? What's the deal?
They're saying he's probably done for the season. I mean,
they're saying that?
Yeah, he could be done for the season. I mean, he's not going to say that, but I mean, the reporters know. Well, obviously, you don't want to say you're done for the season, but
yeah.
I mean, I know it's just one quarter, but Jordan Love looked pretty good.
6 for 9, 100+ yards, a TD. Led them on a drive. So give him some opportunity, see what he can do.
See what he can do, and
at this point, why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. They're not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Even if they get a miracle and make the playoffs, they're getting bounced in the first round. I'm a Packer fan and I'm saying this.
Yeah.
You got to be realistic sometimes.
Yeah,
so
I think
it's probably better off.
It's time for them to pack it up this year. And just like the Rams, same thing, like it's done. What do you think? What do you think about potentially the Raiders sneaking in?
There's a chance.
They have to run the table. They have to go
I don't see it,
6-0. But
I don't see it.
I think they possibly. I mean, they
got to start with the Chargers next week, and we'll get to that.
We'll get to that too. Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, so that was that. Yeah, so let's kind of get into the BS segment of the week and get into some interesting. So me and Big Reed are always talking about food during the BS talk, where we're going to eat, what we ate last weekend, what we're looking forward to. And then, one thing that's always a common theme is we're always talking about donuts, Big Reed.
Yeah.
We're always talking about donuts on our show, and even like the week before I was out of town in North Carolina, I hit up Duck Donuts. And every time I always hit up a donut place, I always like donuts. And so one of the viewers hit us up and was like, oh, since you and Big Ree are big donut fans, why don't you guys try some of our donuts? We're like, okay, sure. So, sent us some of the donuts. So check it out. We got the Elite Donut. This is an Elite Donut. They sent it out. You can check their website out at elitedonut.com. Elite Donut. The link will be in the description. So check this out. This donut has 8 grams of protein, Big Ree.
Sure.
3 net carbs and less than 1 gram of sugar. The whole donut's only 200 calories, Big Ree.
Yeah, that's great.
I checked out the website and everything. They got the chocolate flavor, they got cinnamon, they got maple, and then birthday cake. And so I want to make something clear though. This is not a paid promotion. Nobody has paid us to put this on our video. This is just, they sent us some donuts. So we're some donut fans, so we just said, hey, I want to try these out. And they sent them overnight to us. So we got them a couple days ago. And so I've been pumped. I was like, I cannot wait to try these with my glass of milk, but we'll wait to, do it on the video. And so like I said, the link is in the description. Protein donuts. Packaging looks good.
Yeah.
The name looks good. The Elite Donut.
Elite, yeah.
Everything looks good. Website was clean. So let's break them open and try it out. And we're just gonna, we're gonna try it out and see how they are. I mean, you never know with these protein. Everyone tries to do protein infused waffle protein. Let me take a look at that sucker. Okay, solid size. Looks good.
Cut it in half.
Yeah, cut it in half. Let's split this up. Chocolate glazed donuts looks good. Yeah, let's go ahead, Big Ree, and just let's try it out. This is, and give your opinion, honest opinion here. Let me see.
Definitely good.
Pretty good.
You can taste the protein.
This is pretty damn good, Big Ree. I'll be honest. Much better than I expected.
For sure.
I was expecting some kind of protein bar kind of taste.
Yeah.
But this legitimately tastes like a donut.
Yeah.
This doesn't taste like a protein bar or something that just looks like a donut. Yeah, pretty good. Let me try some of this birthday cake. Come on.
I like the chocolate one better overall.
Oh, they're both pretty.
More of a chocolate guy than birthday cake.
Honestly, these are both pretty good. I honestly did not expect them to be this good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, this guy, they sent us some donuts and we're going to eat them live on video. And what if they're a doozy, man, right? I was worried. Well, these are legitimately pretty good. These are good. I don't want to hold up the show, but these are good. Actually, I kind of want to get one more bite. I'll finish these afterwards, but these are good. I'll break open the cinnamon one too. Check out the Elite Donut. Link is in the description. And for all the DGF Don't Get Fooled viewers and fans, they're giving a one-time promotion that you can get a 50% off your pre-order. They will ship December 19th. And so get your orders in. I'll tell you this right now. I'm putting an order in for sure. For sure, I'm ordering the chocolate. That was really good. And price point was pretty good. I checked out the price point. You're getting protein donuts, 50% off your first order. So,
yeah,
check them out. The Elite Donuts. They're part of the community. But yeah, good stuff.
For sure.
Definitely. I'm putting my order in for sure, Big Ree. After a workout or whatever, just pop in a protein donut. It's not 200 calories. Pretty good. All right. Let's get into some shout-outs, Big Ree, this week.
Shout out to Justin Compa. Loves our passion for the game. We're passionate fans, especially NFL.
Thank you, Justin. We appreciate it. Let's give a shout out to Nada Biden fan. Turtle cheesecake?
Yeah.
Turtle.
I didn't even know that one. I had to look it up.
That sounds good. And he's been in the comments for a long time, loyal viewer. So shout out.
I know you like this city, so I'll let you give this one.
Shout out to Bill from Chicago. And so want to make a shout out for the city of Chicago.
Shout out to Corey Silva, showing the love, said we're the best. We appreciate it. We do it for the fans.
Thank you, Corey. We appreciate it, brother. Shout out to Will Wonka from Milwaukee. Is that correct?
I thought it was Willy Wonka.
That's what I was about to say, Willy Wonka. But Will Wonka from Milwaukee.
Shout out to Shannon Desolms.
Thank you, Shannon. Shannon said bring back the black leather couches. A lot of people have made that comment. They just like us back in the days in the couches. But we have to evolve as a show, and maybe one day we'll do a retro show. Bring back the couches. Want to give a shout out, and if I pronounce the last name, I'm doing my best. Tony Seguido from Van Nuys, California, in the 818. What up, Tony? 818 in the house. And any other shout outs, Big Ree?
That's pretty much it.
All right, let's get into our survivor picks for the week. Me and Big Ree have been agreeing on our survivor picks for the last few weeks. I'm gonna ride the Houston Texans train, Big Ree. We got Cleveland versus Houston. Deshaun Watson set to return versus old team. Can't wait for that game. And Houston's been playing like crap. I don't see any hope for them. And Cleveland is not playing great, but I think this is an easy win. I'm taking Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, my survivor pick, I don't have one this week, but...
what do you think about this pick?
I definitely think the Browns win. But the Browns is going to be a popular pick.
It is going to be a popular pick.
For sure.
Everybody's going to pound against the
Everyone's going to go against the Browns. So I really didn't... And I don't know off the top of my head, but... Browns are going to win, for sure. They're not losing. But
then that's the survivor pick. If you think they're not losing, then that's the survivor pick.
Okay, I'll take that as my survivor.
That's the game that I feel most confident about, just to win straight out. Okay. I don't think Texans are a doozy of a team. That guy Kyle Allen looked like crap. They brought him in.
Yeah, they're just bad.
And they're done. So Cleveland, it's going to be hyped. Everyone's going to be wanting to see what Deshaun Watson does. I'm rooting for the guy, and I want him to do well. So we'll see. Should be a must-watch TV. And all right, without further ado, Big Ree, anything else?
That's it.
All right, let's get back directly into the picks. So without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Detroit Lions. This is a PK currently. Jacksonville is 4-7, coming off a 28-27 win versus Baltimore. They scored 18 points in the final 6 minutes to win that game and get a comeback win. They have won 2 of their past 3 games, and their last 8 games have all been decided by 8 points or under. And look, but here's the thing: they've given up at least 20 points in 7 of 8 games, and the only one they didn't was against a doozy Houston team. Quarterback Trevor Lawrence, 70% completion, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in his last 3 games. Then we got Detroit, 4-7, coming off a 28-25 loss to Buffalo on Thanksgiving Day. You know, that was a great game to watch. They tied the game up, and then, you know, Buffalo got a field goal literally within the last 20 seconds. They drove and got a game-winning field goal. That snapped their 3-game winning streak. But here's my thoughts on this game. Detroit has a tougher schedule throughout the season.
For sure.
Like, they've had a tough schedule. They have a better offense. They have a better offense than Jacksonville. They got extra rest because, you know, they played Thursday. And they're at home. And this is a PK, which means you just pick whoever you think is going to win here. And I like Detroit here. I like Detroit to win this game and keep their momentum going. And so I'm taking Detroit PK. Game 2. We got the Seattle Seahawks at the Los Angeles Rams. The Seahawks are an 8-point favorite. Seattle 6-5, coming off a 40-34 overtime loss to the Raiders. They just got dominated on offense by the Raiders. They're currently on a 2-game losing streak. Look, they don't have any blowout losses. They stay competitive in most of the games. But their wins, big wins, are versus the Giants and the Chargers. And I don't know how impressed I am of those 2 wins. Geno playing well. I'll give you some credit, Big Ree. You called out Geno from the get-go, and I was doubting him, and I'm not sold on him completely, but he's playing well, and he's doing what he needs to do. He's not, and I'm not even considering him like just a game manager. He's playing well. Like, he's not a game manager. He's playing well. Running back Walker Jr., back-to-back doozy games. Do you have him on your fantasy? Kenneth Walker.
He still scored 16 points for me.
But he had 26 yards and 17 over the last 2 games.
What's going on? PPR.
Oh, yeah, on the PPR. Yeah, but still, I'm saying, those are doozy run yards. So hopefully, and they're going up against the Rams, 4th-ranked run D.
Yeah.
Rams 3-8. They're coming off a 26-10 loss to Kansas City. This was expected. They're playing a really good Kansas City team on the road with a 3rd-string quarterback.
Yeah.
They're not expecting much more. They have lost 5 in a row and 7 of 8. But here's the thing. I like the Rams to actually stay close in this game.
Okay.
Look, Seattle has a bad defense.
They do, for sure. We saw that.
In 8 of their 11 games, they have given up at least 21 points.
Yeah. Is Stafford done for the season?
They're saying they're not ruling him out completely, but it probably looks like that.
Yeah.
But he's not completely ruled out yet. But either way, even if Perkins plays as QB, I think they can put up some points to keep this within +8.
Yeah.
That's my thought right here. Seattle should win, but
I think either they keep it close or they get completely blown out.
Yeah,
I'll let you continue.
Yeah, they could get blown out here for sure. But I like them to keep it close here. They're at home. I just like them to keep it close, and so I'm taking the Rams +8. Game 3. We got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Chargers are a 2-point favorite here.
Yeah, they are.
6-5, the Chargers coming off a 25-24 win versus Arizona. They didn't play great, but they got the win. They went for the 2-point conversion. They got the W. Currently, out of their 6 wins, none are versus current playoff teams. So they're not beating good teams. They have a bad defense, 28th ranked run D, and they're going up against a red-hot Josh Jacobs. That guy's playing lights out.
Pay him.
Pay the man. Wide receiver Mike Williams did not play last week against Arizona. Questionable this week.
Yeah, even if he plays, he's not going to be 100%. That's facts.
Yeah, so he's not going to be 100%. I don't know if he's going to play or not. I think they rest him another week and bring him in after that. Raiders 4-7, coming off the big 40-34 overtime win versus Seattle. 2-game winning streak. The Raiders are 4-4 since starting 0-3. 6 of their 7 losses, Big Ree, are by single digits.
Yeah.
5 points, 6 points, 2, 1, 7, and 5. So all their losses, majority 6 of the 7 are by close games. 7 of their 11. Here's the kicker for me. 7 of their first 11 games have been on the road.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. On the road for 7 of their first 11. Running back Josh Jacobs having a career year. 1,159 yards, 5.4 yards per carry, 9 touchdowns.
Facts.
And they did lose 24-19 to the Chargers in Week 1 in Los Angeles. This is in Vegas. And I like the Raiders to keep the momentum going. They have a 2-game winning streak. I said earlier that I think they have a chance to run the table.
Yeah, you did. You told me.
Their toughest game is going to be in the last week versus Kansas City. They might even bench their team players in that game.
Yeah.
So they still have an outside chance if they can run the table and 10-7 to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think 10-7 gets them in the wild card.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I think they have a chance, but this is the game they need to get here. And this is my lock of the week, boys and girls. I like the Raiders +2 here. Lock of the week. All right, Big Ree, let's go.
The first game I got is the Packers at the Bears. The current spread is Packers -3, as Ace mentioned earlier. The Packers are coming off a 40-33 loss. The Bears are coming off a whooping versus the Jets, 31-10. Justin Fields was out. And the Packers actually looked pretty good offensively, but defensively they were awful all around. I mean, even they're good cornerbacks, and the rushing. I mean, they could have won that game, but their rushing D is so bad. Jalen Hurts 157 rushing yards. Miles Sanders 143 rushing yards. 104. Yeah, so that's 300 rushing yards right there. And it was like 364 total.
Yep.
And Justin Fields is I don't want to compare him to Jalen Hurts, but his style is similar. He's a run quarterback, so he's going to be running all over this defense. And it's in Soldier Field, which helps him out too, not in Green Bay. Weather is similar, but you have a fan base. And I really like the Bears here. I think the Bears cover and win straight out. The next game I got is the Miami Dolphins traveling to the Bay Area to take on the San Francisco 49ers. The current spread is the Niners -3.5. Dolphins coming off a 30-15 win versus the Texans, as Ace mentioned. Niners coming off a 13-0 win. A good stat line I saw is when Tua is healthy, they're 8-0. With Waddle and Tyreek Hill, they're 8-0.
Wow.
Their defense is really good, but I really like this Niners team a lot. I said it before the season started. I have them coming out from the NFC.
You did, yeah.
I think both offenses are pretty equivalent. I think I give the Niners the slight edge. I think Jimmy Garoppolo and Tua are kind of similar, like game manager quarterbacks. I'll take Christian McCaffrey over Raheem Mostert. The receivers, I'd probably give the Dolphins the edge, but I think where it comes into play is the defense. Is the Niners gave 0 points up, and I think the Niners at home, I think they win by a touchdown. I like the Niners here a lot. That's my lock of the week. I'm taking the Niners -3.5. The last game I got is the Saints at the Bucks. We got the Saints, as I mentioned, coming off a 13-10 loss. Bucks coming off a 23-17 win. Both teams are very low scoring here, so I'm not taking the spread, but they're very low scoring, and the Saints D is really good. They only gave up 13 to a talented Niners offense, and I've gone on my Tom Brady slander. I'm not going to go again, but he's just not himself right now, even with the weapons he has, and I think under 41 is a really good play here, so I'm taking under 41.
Under. All right. Sounds good. Sounds like it's going to be a juicy weekend.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter. I put extra picks up, so the more followers we get, the more picks I'll put, and NBA picks too.
Yep, so follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
And TikTok. All in the description.
All in the description. Comment, subscribe, like. Get the merch. Link is in the description. Get your elite donuts. Link is in the description. All right, boys and girls.